podcast.
Yes.
Hey, you guys. Welcome to Lou&Lex Situations. I'm Lex.
And I'm Lou.
And we have a special guest. His name is Azriel.
Hey, everyone.
Hi, Azriel.
Hey, bro. How you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Welcome
Good,
to
good.
the show. How was your week, Azriel?
Overall, I'd say my week was cool. Like, we went to a girl's birthday party and a baby shower, and both of those were pretty fun. And other than that, I've been just chilling.
Anything exciting happened at the baby shower and their birthday? That stands out to you?
That stands out? No, not really. We were at the baby shower for like an hour, maybe. And then the baby shower, we were at the birthday for an hour, and the baby shower, nothing really happened. Oh, I won a raffle. That was it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what you win?
Some bath bombs. Some soap.
Do you like baths?
I don't have a bathtub because I live in a dorm, but
Oh, okay.
I probably
You can
gift.
re-gift it.
Yeah, I'll re-gift it
There
to
you
someone
go.
else.
There you go.
Yeah, you can re-gift it. How was your week, Lou?
I had a pretty solid week. Work was crazy. There was like some shit that happened. No, like there was this girl. She was like, she's chill. She's a normal chick. But she was like standing in front of like the walk-in door, and I don't know if it. I'm gonna just explain to anyone who doesn't know what a walk-in door is. It's like the door to a big fridge, so it's metal. You know what I'm saying? It's a huge door. It's heavy as fuck too. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And usually when you do walk through it and come out of it or whatever the fuck you like behind or coming out or whatever the case is. Mm-hmm. And I would just say like her dumbass was like standing like right in front of it. Mm-hmm. So like she got plowed. I don't know if somebody like Sparta kicked the door or some crazy shit happened, but her ass got plowed. And when I seen her like laying on the ground, she was like face down on the ground, like unconscious, like knocked the fuck out. So I was like, oh my God, like what y'all did to that fucking girl? Like,
no.
And then motherfucker, everybody like, I didn't do it.
Somebody did it.
Like, bitch, anybody saying they ain't do it, you probably did it.
Yeah, it was a conspiracy.
But they had paramedics up in there. Good Lord, they didn't carry this girl out on a gurney. Like, it's just like, and when you like working in a restaurant and you see shit like this, you instantly be like, oh my God, what happened? Like, not just like the people who work there, but like people who are eating and shit. Yeah, you know, it's gossip now. Like, is that security? Like,
why are they in the kitchen? Where's my food?
Is this an investigation? Right. Why is my food taking 45 minutes now?
Am I a witness?
Like,
do you need my statement right now?
Right.
I'm available.
So it was just wild as fuck, but honestly, shit be crazy. You know how it go.
No, shit do be crazy.
But how was your week?
It was good. I just thought about this guy that I saw like trying to holler at this chick when we were when I was about to get on the freeway, and it was just the funniest thing to me because he is hanging out of his fucking car, like ridiculous, hanging out of his car, trying to talk to this girl, I guess before the fucking light turns or whatever, and she just drives off when the light turns, and I'm just like, dude,
Ain't even giving the time of day.
Stop. This is not enough time for you to be hollering at nobody. And on top of that, you literally saw her sitting down in a car. You know nothing. Okay?
Yeah.
You see what her hair looks like, what her face looks like, what her eyes look like. And honestly, that's not even close enough to see what her face looks like or her eyes.
I ain't gonna lie. I've seen somebody like in the car, and then maybe we go to the same grocery store, and they hop out the car, and I'm like, oh, that's
and you're
not.
like, what?
That is not what I thought I saw.
Yeah.
What?
The side profile.
Yeah.
You're catfishing.
Yeah.
No,
Exactly. I know, right?
You are
got some
catfishing.
You got some whole new shit going on right now.
Who are you?
Exactly. So our topic this week is when you're it's my daughter calls it secondhand embarrassment. So when you went out with somebody and they embarrass you, I guess you could be embarrassed between the two of you, but it's probably a little bit harder. So Azriel, you want to jump in on this one? Have you ever been embarrassed by someone else?
Yeah, for sure. Because back in high school, I had a super big friend group, maybe like 11, 12 people. And one of them had this car. And for his birthday, he had asked for, like, the stickers that they put on the side of the car? Like
a decal?
Yeah. But it was like an anime girl. and we had bought him that for his birthday, and he put it on or whatever. But every time that we go out, like, and we pull up at the same time and we walk in together, it's just kind of like embarrassing because, like, I don't know, like the anime girl's like half naked and stuff, and it's like,
Oh Lord.
yeah, like that's kind of embarrassing to like be associated with. Like, I don't want to be associated with that.
Yeah.
Bye. I would have the naked anime girl on my fucking car. Okay.
It's just a little much though. It's
Yeah.
that, like
You bought it for him. What did you think he was gonna do? Put it in his
Well,
room?
well, no, but it's not like, I don't know, because we all.
Let's be very conservative. We gotta start checking our guests before we invite them on.
No, it's not that, but like putting it on your car, that's a bit much. Like, you can like it or whatever, but like putting it in your car and driving around in that, like, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy.
I guess.
To me personally, I don't have any like stickers on my car at all.
No.
So,
Yeah, me
like,
too.
And I would never.
Yeah.
But to already have like a big ass anime chick on there who's half naked, that is kind of embarrassing.
Right, and it's not like a small sticker or anything. It's like,
That shit big, ain't it?
yeah, it's on the front door and the side door in the back. Like,
The
that is,
passenger.
yeah, like it's a big ass sticker. So
Yeah, no.
To me, I don't give a fuck what other people do. So I don't care about this decal on my friend's car. But I mean, everyone has their own preference. But I'm never gonna buy you anything that I'm embarrassed by seeing you in.
well, he asked for it for his birthday, and we all just kind of pitch in during birthdays. So like,
What did you think he was gonna put it on?
well, he could have asked for something else. Like when he asked for it, and like he sent us the link to the website where we ordered it from. We asked him, like, are you sure that's what you want? You don't want anything else? Like, you won't be embarrassed after you like put it on your car or whatever. But no, he was like set on putting that shit on his car.
You have to be if you're gonna put it on your car.
Yeah,
you gotta
right.
be all in 100%. You're gonna put this on your car if you do it.
Hard work and determination to get that bitch on.
You know what? It's just like love him for who he is. Love him for who he is. And
Yeah,
if
that's
you
true.
ride
You
it-
can't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, if that's what he likes, I mean, I don't know. Me, it takes a lot for me to be embarrassed, but I'm gonna let y'all know right now. I was embarrassed when my fucking 6-year-old is fucking walking through the fucking Target and his fucking pants are at his knees. Okay?
No.
And he's like, Mom, my pants fell down. Like, in straight tone like that. Mom, my pants fell down. And I'm walking in front of him. And I turn around and I'm like, what the fuck? I was mad as fuck. And here go my cousin talking about, oh my God, he ain't got no belt. Bitch! Bitch! Don't act like this is my fault. He knew when his pants was at his fucking waist.
Right.
When his pants was at below his thigh, that the motherfuckers was falling down. Why the fuck didn't he make any effort to pull them the fuck back up? I was so mad. I would have whooped his ass in that goddamn Target, but it was Target.
Mm-mm.
And you know you can't be whooping your kids unless you're in Walmart. But I'm just saying, like, I would have beat
Girl,
the hell out
stop
of
the
this boy.
fucking madness.
I would have beat the hell out of this boy. I said, you embarrassing me? Nobody gets to embarrass me but myself. I have even talked to my older two. Don't you ever fucking embarrass me. Don't you embarrass me. Because it takes so much for me to embarrass myself. Like, get the fuck out of here. And I was mad at my fucking cousin's reaction because don't try to blame this shit on me.
Right.
This is his ass. You need to be asking him, where you ain't bought no belt, motherfucker? You're 6 years old. Where's your money at? Buy a fucking belt. He don't need no belt. They got the little elastic things in his damn pants. And why the fuck the last time he wore them damn jeans, his pants didn't fall down to the damn knee? Huh?
He did that on purpose.
He did.
He pulled that shit down.
He did.
Oh, Lord.
This is how it turned out.
No, he ain't doing that.
He's like, Mom, my pants fell down. That's exactly what he was like. He wasn't like, Mom, my pants fell down. He's like, Mom, my pants fell down. And when I turned around, his pants were already at his ankles.
Yeah, it
At
was
his
too
ankles
late.
is crazy.
That is my thing. There was time. He felt these pants. If your pants are falling down, you didn't know when they hit the ankle that they
Right.
fell down. You knew the whole fucking time that they were falling down, He did that shit on purpose. I have a whole bunch of stories about being embarrassed by my parents, but we won't get into those tonight. And go, Lou.
That's actually all I have. I don't really have like somebody else embarrassing me. But I will mention a time that I was with Mom. And I think I would say the grocery store. I don't know why I'm always in the grocery store. A bitch stay at the grocery store.
I hate the grocery store. I hate it.
But I walked up to the cashier and I was like, hi, like speaking to the cashier. And I must have had only been like, I was pretty young. I was probably like 8 or 9.
Oh, okay.
And I don't think mom caught that the lady spoke to me because she instantly was like, hey, my daughter said something to you. Why you ain't say nothing to my daughter? Like, why you being rude to my baby? And so the lady was like, no, I did. I said hi to her. And she was like, I ain't hear you say that shit.
Oh, wow.
You better tell her ass hi. Mm-mm. And then so I was like, Mom, she did say hi to me. And Mom was like, that bitch.
But she won't be getting no apology. And she's still a bitch.
No.
And she's still a bitch.
No.
You know what
Honestly, I'm still glad Mom didn't, like, you know, apologize to her.
Yeah.
Because it's like, fuck you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if she felt like you didn't speak to me, bitch, fuck you. Like, it don't matter. Like, even with me clarifying that bitch spoke to me, it was still like, bitch, fuck you.
Yeah.
Because I didn't hear it.
Yeah.
So that means you didn't speak to my motherfucking child. You know what I'm saying? So
I actually had a similar situation where I was the one who said something side ass to the lady, but I was in the store with my daughter and I told her to say excuse me, and I know she said excuse me to the woman or something like that, and the woman didn't acknowledge her, and I said no, the woman was supposed to say excuse me to Anya, and I was like, did she say excuse me to you? And then like the woman was like, yeah, I did, or whatever, and then Anya was like, yeah, she did, and I was like, oh, okay, and I just left it alone. But it was like a similar situation. But I fucking don't like that shit, because I will go out of my way to make sure that my children speak to you. You know what I'm saying? If they need to say excuse me, they need to say thank you, please, or hold the door, or whatever the fuck it is.
Just being polite.
Yeah, exactly. I'll make sure that my children go out of their way to do that. But I was just like, I'm not about to let you talk crazy to my kid or not acknowledge that they're standing there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because people in the grocery store, they be acting fucking shitty. Yeah. They act shitty like they're the only ones in there. I was in a fucking grocery store today. Didn't nobody speak to nobody, but we all going through the damn aisle. Everybody. And I'm just like, okay, so I guess we ain't speaking to each other. And little do I fucking care, because I'm mobbing through that motherfucker like ain't nobody in the aisle. Yeah. I don't give a fuck. Get the fuck out of my way. Here I come. Yeah. And I'm bringing my 2 little ones. That's all I give a fuck about. I don't even care. I'll act like ain't nobody in this motherfucker. I'm just in there.
Watch out for this bitch in the grocery store.
Watch out for me. Watch out for me. She
bashing baskets and shit.
I'm throwing Pringles left and right.
Oh no, bitch! Don't be fucking up the chip aisle.
No, I'm not taking the Pringles out the thing. I'm just throwing the canister around. Like, get the fuck out of my way. Like, this is a fucking marching band. Bitch, don't get in the way. Don't get in the way. We need to be streaming right now.
Yeah. Got a megaphone.
Like, don't get in the way, because you will get hit with the Pringle can, okay? Get the fuck out of here. But other than that, no. I mean, Dad gets drunk at some occasions and stuff like that. And I'm just like, Dad, please stop embarrassing us.
Dad has a funny embarrassment. I've never took it like, he personally doing this shit to make me look crazy. Like,
he doesn't do it to make us look crazy, but I don't think when people are embarrassing you that they're trying to do it intentionally.
Yeah.
They're only worried about what's going on with them.
Yeah.
At that moment. They don't give a fuck about anything else. And I know for a fact that my older 2 have plenty of stories to tell about what my daughter calls secondhand embarrassment. Like, I already know. Because I do whatever the fuck I want to do. I don't care who's with me. But I can tell you one thing. If anything fucking goes down, you ain't gonna have to worry about a motherfucking thing, because I got everybody back. Okay?
Yeah.
So let this embarrassing moment turn into some shit where I gotta start whooping ass. I'll be going to jail. Y'all can go home. That's all you need to know.
My ass do too much embarrassing myself. I think when I was when I was a senior in high school, I farted in class.
Okay.
And everybody looked like, bitch, you in here farting? You ain't even try to hide it. You just farted, didn't even give a fuck. Oh, fuck it.
I don't know, but you know what? I think I did do that when I was asleep in class one time. I drooled all over the fucking desk, I farted when I was asleep.
Bitch, you ain't get no sleep that night before. Why you even go to school, bitch?
It was like I was in my drinking days already. It's like, bitch, you pull all-nighter at the club? I freaking farted when I was asleep. I was passed out in that motherfucker. But when I farted,
Wait.
it was that stupid proficiency math class you had to take in order to pass that test.
Oh my God, bitch said fuck math. Fuck this test.
I didn't need the class anymore. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, like, how you know you farted when you was asleep? Like, did someone tell you?
No, because when I farted, I kind of woke up. And
Oh,
I was like,
no.
Shit.
Nah, something came out.
Like, I know my surroundings at this moment. And then I went back to sleep.
Bitch, you going back to sleep? Oh no, bitch. Okay, yeah, that is embarrassing.
Have you ever been sleeping class in your in high school and you slept past the bell?
No, we ain't have
I
those.
have.
My friends waking me up like, bitch, get up, we gotta go to the damn bitch.
No, I didn't really have any friends. But
Oh my Lord.
the friends that I did have, they were in none of my classes. They were in my classes in freshman, sophomore year, but when I was a senior, I didn't have anybody in my classes anymore.
Okay.
So it kind of sucked because, you know, we all get our own interests and you have like fucking 3 to 4 electives in your senior year. So you can pick whatever you want to do. But in my senior year, I didn't really have any friends in class. I was just going to school. But I had slept past the bell in fucking home ec and fucking that math class and fucking, what did I take? Sociology or some shit like that. I slept through the bell in these classes. And it's like, not even the teacher would wake me up. Like, I just have to wake up because I hear other people coming in the class.
Yeah.
And they're probably like, why is this bitch in here sleeping? Like,
The teacher better wake your ass up. Like,
girl,
No, back in middle school, when people used to fall asleep in class, my science teacher would just, like, tell everyone to evacuate, like, the second they was asleep, and we just, like, watch them through the windows as they were, like, falling asleep. And once the bell rang, they'd wake up and wonder where everyone was at.
what the
Yeah.
fuck?
We'd stop whatever lecture was going on, and then, like, we would just watch them and, like, laugh at them.
That's the type of teacher I needed.
I don't want a teacher like that because, one, I'm missing out on my fucking lecture and I might need it in the future. Okay. You're ruining everyone else's learning experience because this person fell asleep in class. Why don't we just throw them out their fucking chair?
Girl, I ain't give a fuck. I ain't give a fuck about learning none of that shit. When we had movie day, I was happy.
Right.
Are we watching a movie? That mean I'm going to sleep.
You only get to watch a movie for however 45 minutes, whatever the class period is.
Yeah, but you get to watch it 3 periods in a row until the movie is done.
Oh my gosh. When I was in high school, we started reading fucking Harry Potter, and then like all the parents, not mine, but all the parents were protesting it because it was witchcraft and all this kind of stuff and blah 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 blah. And
Witchcraft
I'm
where?
like, what?
It's
I'm
fiction.
like-
It's fake.
and the teacher's like, we're still gonna read this.
Yeah.
Harry Potter's so motherfucking badass. I wish I would have read that shit in fucking high school.
No,
Read it.
it was good. It was good. It was a good book. I read the first and the second one, but I didn't read anything.
I didn't read
Oh.
that. We read The Outsiders. We read all type of other shit.
But okay, did you guys read Lord of the Flies?
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Why was that book so fucking like, if you could say, I'm going to use the word gory, but it wasn't. It was just more like, I don't know the right word to use, but it was more so real.
Surreal. Okay.
It was real and it was like so fucking cutthroat.
Graphic.
Like
Right.
the way that they treated
Piggy. Yeah, they beat his
Piggy.
ass.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, they cut him and stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what is these savages? Like, what is wrong? You get a whole bunch of boys in a fucking island, Israel, and they go crazy. They go crazy.
Right. He was the only one with glasses too, and they was making fun of him for his like disability for being blind.
They were so
Yeah.
fucking up. Okay,
Right.
you don't be the only one to think about that. You're so like, okay.
Leave him alone.
Disability for being blind. Being blind is not a thing if you have glasses. If you have glasses, being blind is not. Glasses are not gonna help you if you're blind. Okay. Let me just
Well,
say
he wasn't
that.
fully blind, but like he was like partially.
And wearing glasses for someone who does wear glasses on a regular basis, I cannot see without them. It is not a disability, so fuck you, okay?
You ain't wearing them right now, so you can obviously see a
I
little
don't
bit.
need to see.
I guess, yeah.
What I want to see, y'all motherfuckers?
The drink.
Oh, I know where my drink is at all times.
Yeah, you can sense it.
Yeah.
There's alcohol. I might not know where my bottle of water is,
Right.
but I always know where my cigarette.
Her hand has an alcoholic sensor in it.
Yeah, it's a magnet.
Yes, I found you.
Okay.
So, where is your name from?
Okay, so my name's from the Bible. My mom was looking up biblical names, and Israel was one of God's angels, and it means God's help, or God is my help. And she thought that was like really pretty, so she just chose that as my name.
Oh, okay. So, I do like the Smurfs.
Oh.
And in the Smurfs, the bad guy, I think his name is not Gargamel. Is it Gargamel? And his cat's name is Azrael. Did you know that?
No, I didn't. I haven't watched the Smurfs.
His cat's name is Azrael. And I'm like, when Anya's like, oh, his name is Azrael. And I'm like, okay, well, that's easy to remember because the fucking cat's name in the Smurfs is Azrael. And
Right.
I'm like, all right. But I didn't know it had anything to do with the Bible. I'm just like, this is from the Smurfs.
Yeah, my mom named me
Oh
that
my
first
God.
movie.
Hey, it seemed like it was.
So you're named after an angel.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. What's your topic for us tonight, Azrael?
Okay, so my topic was when I got suspended in sophomore year of high school because this girl had basically told the principal that I had sold her an edible. So one day we had taken an edible together, me, my friend, and that girl. And apparently she got too high, so she called her mom. And her mom had her take a drug test and tell the principal. Yeah, so I was in class, and the principal came into my classroom and pulled me out of class. He took my bag and like started like fondling through my shit when we were in the office. Yeah, like he didn't ask like, can I see your bag?
Where were your parents?
They was at home.
That's
Or
number one.
they was either at home or
You're
at work.
a minor.
Right. Like during the time, like he just like grabbed that from, cause it was a Coach bag, so it was on my shoulder, and he like grabbed it on my shoulder and like he was like, let me see that. And we walked to the principal's office, and he was like rummaging through my shit. And he was like unscrewing my pens to look for weed, I guess. And he saw my wallet, and it had like $800. So he was like already thinking that like I was dealing drugs to this girl or whatever. And yeah,
He
that
looked in your wallet?
yeah, he brought everything out of my bag, like my binder, my notebooks, my pens.
Oh, hell no.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, are you allowed to do that? And he was just like, I'm allowed to do whatever I want. So he just kept looking through my stuff.
That's when you should have pulled out a shank and stabbed his ass 3 times.
Yeah, so I could go to jail instead of getting suspended.
Not like that, but it's like, shit, you allowed to do whatever you want. I am too.
Yeah.
Don't play me.
Yeah, so, and I was dressed like, I had a red puffer jacket on with a gold chain, $800 in my wallet, and like, it was just not looking good for me because the girl had said that I had sold her this edible and that I had did it with her, and she had did a drug test. I asked my senior friends, like, what should I do? Because for something as serious as this, they're for sure going to call my parents, and they were just like, just let them know your side of the story first, because like, once they know the principal side, like, they're not going to listen to you. So I called them, and I told my dad, like, yeah, I'm in a situation right now. This girl said that I had sold her some, but I'll get it figured out, like, I promise, or whatever. And my dad was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, what do you mean you'll get it figured out? Like, so the principal calls my dad, and my dad calls my basketball coach, telling him that I won't make it to practice. And my basketball coach, because like at the time, I was like one of the top basketball players in my
they be on that shit.
team, and he was like, well, he can't miss practice because we got a game this following weekend. Like, what are you talking about?
Shit else.
Right? He's like I don't care if he's gonna get suspended. Like, I want him on the team. I want him to play. So they worked something out. My coach is like, if I get him drug tested, like, and it comes out negative, will it be cool if he plays? And my dad's like, okay, whatever, fine. Anyway, after school that day, I go and take the drug test with my basketball coach, and he drives me to the hospital that my dad works at, and we do the drug test over there, and it comes out negative. But the following day, my coach, my parents, they go to the principal's office to talk about the situation.
Mm-hmm.
and I'm still denying that I ever did it because like my drug test came out clean. So like, oh, she ain't got no proof that I did with her, so she could have been lying about the whole thing. But then the principal said that the girl had brought up one of my like close friends, and was like, yeah, because she said that you and this person did it with her.
Was that the other person?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And like, he has a lot of shit going on, so I didn't want him to take the fall, so I like took the blame for him. I was like, not took the blame for him, but I guess I just like said, okay, fine, like I did it, but he wasn't part of it, so I just like left him out of it. Yeah, left him out of it. So I ended up getting suspended. But yeah, the part where he was questioning me, and the part where he was like looking through my shit was like just something I didn't want to do again, cause like he was for real thinking that, I don't know, it was like super awkward because he was like,
it's an invasion of your privacy,
right? And
it's like your rights are taken away at that point,
right? He didn't even ask me like, can I see your bag or whatever. He just took it. He just like ripped off my shoulder basically.
Boy, I would have snatched that shit back. So you got.
I would have snatched it back and slapped his ass in his fucking
Man,
face
he looks
with that
strong.
shit.
Like,
it doesn't matter.
Boy, I would have snatched that shit and ran. I would have snatched my backpack and ran and like, bitch, the fuck.
What?
If he would have put his hands on you, then nothing else before he
Yeah,
put his hands
that's
on
true.
you would have mattered.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
true.
that's true.
Nothing
That
else
would have
would
been
have
like,
mattered.
That's true.
Nothing else would have mattered. It didn't matter that you snatched your bag back. The fact that he put his hands on you, that's what
That's a
everything
whole
would have been
case.
focused on.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck about why he approached you in the first place, what he was looking for you for. Nobody cares about any of that. All they care is that a principal put their hands on a student.
right.
So you would have been in the clear at that
Yeah,
point. You
you
should
Yeah.
have did that. You should have did some outrageous shit.
I know you thinking like back then you was probably like, well, I was, you were younger.
Yeah.
So, you were just trying to follow the rules and trying to be, trying to do shit the right way.
Yeah.
But sometimes like when people come at you, and you know this now.
Yeah.
You
know what
gotta
I'm
stand
saying?
your ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't
You
let a
got to.
motherfucker just do shit to you. Like,
Fuck no.
Yeah.
especially a principal. They ain't got
Right.
no fucking home. Bitch, get the
Boy,
fuck.
how much do you get paid, motherfucker?
Yeah, like why do you
Get
care?
your low paid ass out of here, okay?
Bitch, you about to drive out of here in a Ford Focus. Don't talk shit
Get
to me,
your
bitch.
ass out of here. And it's a fucking 1990, okay? Get
Don't
the
fucking
fuck
play
outta
with me.
here.
He retired the year that I got suspended too. So like I know he ain't do shit until that year. So like after he did that one thing, he was like, okay, my job's done. Let me pass it on to the next person.
Fuck you, bitch. You ain't going out on my note.
That's when I would have found his
You
ass
ain't
in the
going out
grocery
on
store.
my
Whoop,
note.
slid his ass in the bread aisle. Fuck him.
Right?
Fuck him.
Smack a
Fucking
Pringles
kick his
can up
fucking back
against his
seat, you
head.
Bitch.
Hey, bitch, you remember when you grabbed my backpack?
Yeah, let me grab your shit. I done threw all his shit out the fucking cart.
What you got
left
in
it.
your fucking wallet?
Looking
Pick up that shit, bitch.
You wish you had 800.
You wish.
looking through my pants. Hey, give me this bag of chips. Like
Real shit. Like, people be trying to play with you.
No, you know what? When I've never had my parents. Well, my dad, he always takes the law side or whatever. But my mom, she was ride or die with her children, no matter what.
oh, that's
You
cute.
couldn't tell her anything that her kids did wrong, and she would believe you. She's like, "No, my baby ain't done that. I'll come up there with everybody's ass. My baby ain't done that. I'll shoot that motherfucker up." Like, my mom was ride or die for her children, no matter fucking what. She could find a reason
true.
why it happened.
That's true.
And my dad would always be like, well, they said this and blah, blah, blah. And I can remember so many conversations or arguments with my parents where my mom was like, why are you always taking their side?
Yeah.
Why are you always taking their side? Because she's like, why are you against your children?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, why are you against your children? And I can say this for myself as a parent. I am on your side until I'm proven
Wrong.
wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Until I see something that says it, hey, you shouldn't have done this or whatever like that. Whatever. But even when I see the proof that I should go against you or that you're wrong or whatever.
I'm not going against you.
No, it's like I'm not gonna let you know my fucking baby is wrong.
Right.
And if I do, it's like very minimal.
Mm-hmm.
It's very. I'm only gonna give you a little bit. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna let you take this whole motherfucking run to the fucking end goal line with this shit. No, because at the end of the day, this is my fucking child, and I'm not gonna let you tell me that they did wrong. Like, I will not.
Mm-mm.
And I'll talk to their asses and be like, we look like asses out there today. and it's because of you. And I know that you did this and you should not fucking do that shit again. But by the time you get there, the child already knows what the fuck they did wrong.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you ain't really got to tell them too much. You could really just look at them and be like, never again. You know what I'm saying? Never again will I be in this situation.
For sure.
Yeah. And they're just like, yeah, mom, you're right. I shouldn't have fucking done that.
My mom was the kind of mom that you murder somebody, she finna fly us out the country.
Ride or die.
Damn.
She flying us out the country. She
Yeah.
finna throw that bag at her, get the fuck off.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How the fuck are we? First, we need to get rid of the body.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
First, we need to get rid of the body, and we're getting the fuck out the country.
yeah, she ain't finna fuck around. Like,
Yeah. That's how my mom was.
I'm finna save
definitely.
my kids regardless.
And my dad is like, I ain't saying nothing but Cam. What are you doing?
Yeah.
My dad ain't calling nobody. He ain't calling the police, but he trying to convince her, what the fuck are you doing right now? And all she'll probably say is, this is my baby. This is my baby. Why are you against them?
These are our kids.
Yeah, yeah. But I remember when I got in a fight with this girl. So this girl was fucking with my brother, whatever. He was dating her, whatever. And then, like, he broke up with her. This girl went crazy. She started calling our phone at random times in the night and shit like that.
The house
She
phone?
couldn't. Yes, because
Oh,
back then we only had a house phone.
Yeah.
We had dial-up internet.
Yeah.
Shut your ass.
She couldn't. Yeah. AOL. And they like, hold on. My phone line was a dial-up. So I'm like, get off the internet. I gotta call Brooke. Like, get off the internet. I had to wait for people to get off the internet so I could make phone calls. Anyways, but no, I'm just like, we in high school or whatever. This girl fucking hits my brother, right? And so what I was always taught, mom taught us, your brother never fights a girl. You fight that girl.
Yeah.
So I see her hit him. He takes the hit. He starts laughing or whatever. And I'm already got her in a headlock. I'm on top of her. I'm punching the fuck out of this. I'm
2.5 seconds.
I'm sitting on top of her. I'm punching the fuck out of her. I'm beating this girl's ass, right? We both in the fucking principal's office. And they call my parents. My mama already on the phone cussing everybody out. The thing is, she used to be my friend. And then she started fucking with my brother. And I'm just like, okay, well, we ain't going to be friends now. Because
Yeah, bitch,
this is a
that's
whole
weird.
nother level you done
You're
gone
a
to.
weirdo.
You done gone to a whole nother level
That's
right
strange.
now. And we were really good friends. But she started acting so fucking out of character when she was messing with him. And then he's like, no, I ain't fucking with your ass no more. She started acting way more out of character.
Yeah.
And just doing fucking weird shit. But when I saw her hit him, I was like, my mama said. My mama said. And I was just like, whatever.
My mom was definitely like ride or die.
She was ride or die. Mom was ride or die. And I feel like I'm that person for my children. And while I'm saying that about my children, I want to go ahead and give my son a shout out. Because I heard him on the phone. I was on the phone. I called him while he was at work. And he is so charismatic. He has the best customer service skills. He is so great. And I've always known that he was. Probably why he's the only one in my phone called my baby. But we already know. We already know that he has a lot going for him as far as like loving, and he has a big heart. He's completely opposite of whatever I am. And I love it. I love that about him. But I just want to give him a shout out. Baby, I'm so proud of you. But yeah.
Oh Lord.
I actually called a few people and told them that.
I have to say too, like, even like I did some shit, like just being like when we lived on base, and like I would do like little slick shit, like be like in like our front yard, like cussing and shit, like, bitch, fuck you, ho, blah blah blah. And I'm probably like 12 or 11. And I just remember like my dad like running in the front yard, like grabbing my ass, like putting his hand over my mouth, like, you out here cussing. What? You can't be cussing at these fucking people and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, bitch, fuck you. You dumb asshole. All this shit, like.
Okay, what are your fucking outbursts for?
Who knows?
Just
I
for
literally
fun?
got into it with somebody because somebody called mom a hoe. And I started fighting. And I remember mom like, who gives a fuck if they called me a hoe?
Girl!
Like, I got into a whole fight with like somebody on like base, like, cause they called my mama a hoe.
Right.
And I was like, bitch, you ain't finna call my mama a hoe, fuck you. And I'm out there fucking like fighting and shit. But I do recall like me just cussing and going crazy like in our front yard, like on base.
Yeah.
And my dad heard me like inside the house and was like, this little bitch out here cussing again. Like I gotta go get her ass. Like and he just running and sprinting and coming out to the front yard. Lou, get your ass in the house. And he just grabbed me up, hand over my mouth, and I'm still fucking going at it like, bitch, fuck you, bitch. You a hoe. And he like, shut your ass up. You can't be doing this shit in front of these people. And dragging me in the house. You know what I'm saying? Like
They
and he
disrespected
just
your
made
mom
me
though.
do shit as like kids. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. I don't do them your mama jokes.
Oh, you ain't tell my mama.
Now you your daddy shit. Go ahead. Your daddy shit. I don't give a fuck. But you get to talk about my mama, bitch. We got them fighting words, bitch. Don't say that shit.
But no, your mama jokes don't hit like your daddy jokes.
Yeah.
Have you ever been in a fight, Israel?
I've been in a fight, but it wasn't like. It was organized. It wasn't like just out of random or whatever.
Nice. What does that mean?
Cause I used to do karate and we had a.
Okay, calm down.
Well, me and my friend from freshman year, we did a fight club, like a secret fight club. It wasn't like organized or whatever.
Okay. I respect it. I respect it.
And we used to just like fight each other during like after school.
Y'all bare knuckle out there?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. We did bare knuckle for the first like 3 weeks or so, and then we're like, nah, we gotta get gloves or something.
Yeah,
or
that
like,
shit got
cause that shit hurt. Yeah.
Yeah, that shit got brutal.
Yeah, but that's the only fights I've been in.
Well, Israel, thank you for joining us tonight.
No, thank you for having me.
Yeah, you are amazing.
Let the listeners know where they can find you.
They can find me on 444 Israel on Instagram. That's 444 ZRIEL on Instagram. And on Twitter or anything else. So that's all you can find me on. I don't really post that much, so I don't know.
Hey, we don't care about that.
Yeah.
We just want to let them know where they can find you.
Yeah, if they want to follow you or if they want to see who you are.
They're like, I like his voice.
And you will be able to come on our Instagram and see Israel too, because we will have
Israel.
I'm sorry.
It's cool. Don't worry about it.
We will have a little photo there. So y'all make sure y'all tune in next week.
All right, you guys. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you.
Have a
Bye-bye.
good night. Thank you, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.